Good morning. It's 9:37 in the morning on September 12th. We are about to head out to my last post-op, well, which might be my last post-op. Had probably the roughest night I've had since surgery. It was just hot and sweaty, and though I'm not running a fever, I soaked through like 3 sets of clothes and just felt gross, but I was able to sleep for probably longer than I have in a while. The fistula behind my scrotum is now leaking urine, so I have urine coming from 3 places: the tip of the phallus, that little base, the base, and then from behind there. It's making it very messy, very frustrating, very hard for me to deal with. I don't know if I will be released to go home on Thursday because there's no way I can urinate. I have to literally remove all my clothing, go into a shower. Because the fistula opened up, I can't even sit. I thought, oh, I'll just sit, it's a little messy, it's fine, a little disappointing, but nothing terrible. I've sat my whole life, who cares? But now that it's like a deluge. And so I definitely feel a little defeated, still trying to keep up the positive attitude, but it's tough. And I don't know if I'm gonna get my catheter pulled. I don't know if we'll be able to travel. I don't know if I'll be able to work, I don't know how long this is gonna be a thing. And so if I can't pee without taking off all of my clothing and being in a shower and then doing a half shower, because urine is now leaking through that fistula spot, so it's like acid on an open wound, and it's very uncomfortable and hurtful. And we had bought adult diapers, like I said, but even if I sit there and have those, like, I don't want the wounds just sitting in that acid. So it's a lot, but we're gonna go talk to the doctor about it. I wrote down a bunch of things to ask her, and feeling kind of defeated, but I think that's okay. I made it almost 4 weeks after Phallo without totally feeling like this. I honestly thought I wouldn't even hold up this long, so I'm proud of myself for kind of keeping it real positive for 4 weeks. And I just hope I don't have, terrible complications from here. I just hope it wasn't like, smooth sailing, and then now it's gonna be like a road of urinary complications. I don't know. So just send me some good juju. I need it. We're gonna go see Dr. DeLeon and clear up some of those questions. Hey everyone, it's 11:23. It's still the 12th. So I just saw Dr. DeLeon. It's very reassuring. My problem is not uncommon, but it's really hard to deal with because traveling is causing me great anxiety. I literally cannot urinate without getting completely unclothed and standing in the shower. At first, I had a very nice string for my penis, and then that small hole at the bottom would shoot out, which was doable, right? I could sit down, I could aim it down. Now that there is urine coming from the wound separation behind my testicles, even sitting, it just sprays everywhere. It's super uncomfortable, and then that's, acidic urine going through my wounds, and it hurts. And so I just did not want to get the catheter pulled, so she didn't pull it for me. I mean, I wanted to get it pulled because it's just digging at my belly, and I'm sick of having a catheter, but I also know I want to travel home on Thursday and need a way to be able to urinate without completely spraying myself or sitting in my own urine for hours. And I don't want to sit in the urine and then let it touch the open wound and just potentially cause an infection and whatnot. So I knew this was part of the course, is to be expected. It's just really hard to deal with. It's the first kind of major complication, and it's not even a major complication in terms of medical complications. Like a stricture would be a major medical complication. A stricture means the urethra is totally narrowing. So they also unwrapped my arm. I'm not going to show it in too much detail, but got to let it expose more, and then I'll wear my brace going through the airport, or just when I need a little more protection. Just kind of processing this all. I was hoping I would just be whipping it out and peeing everywhere, just, right away after surgery, but this happens a lot, and it's hard to have urine coming from 3 separate places. It just makes it impossible to urinate without getting completely naked. This means I cannot go to work until it heals, because if I could sit, I could just go and sit in the men's bathroom. I don't care. But I can't sit. I can't sanitarily urinate. So I can't go back to work in person. Thankfully, I have a job that allows me, or, potentially could work from home, so that's good. So I am just going to process. I'm definitely a little disappointed, a little bit disheartened, but I'm not giving up. I'm not throwing in the towel, not totally, but I don't regret surgery at all. It's just super hard to deal with. It's more like if I had these little springs, these little leaks, and I could still sit or stand and kind of aim it, it would be a problem. But this, once that opened up yesterday, it really made things impossible. And every time I urinate, I try a different way to go. Like, I'll sit and point it down, I'll stand, and we even bought funnels, so I could try to funnel the urine. Like, I put my dick in the funnel, but also try to hold it underneath me to just But what am I supposed to do, like carry a funnel everywhere? Like, I don't know. So I'm really just tired and sad and disheartened, but I know it's not over. I know it might take a few months, but I just don't know how I'm gonna have a life. I can't even go grocery shopping because I can't pee. So we have to pull the catheter myself. I'll either go to my doctor, or she gave us very specific, seems like easy instructions to pull it ourselves. And so that just might be it. But at least I get home and I can make it home. That was causing me so much anxiety and frustration, just like, how the hell am I gonna get back to Florida without being able to urinate? Or without being covered in my own piss. So I'm going to go. We picked up some canes. I will miss canes. Let me tell you, I will trade Chick-fil-A for canes any day. So, gonna eat my canes, hopefully sleep some more. I actually got more sleep last night than any other night, so that was great. So, I'm just gonna process and kind of let myself feel frustrated and sad and just whatever I feel. But also just embracing it, you know, we're here. I have a dick now. I'm so much happier just having that in my pants. So now I'm just seeing it as urinary complications, kind of like I'm a cis dude that just needs some whatever. It's not like, this battle of dysphoria. So the battle of dysphoria is mostly won. We just got to see how I'm going to pee. So, okay. Good afternoon. It's 3:07 in the afternoon. Had some time to process my appointment. Definitely disappointed, but I do not regret surgery, nothing like that. I'm very happy with my very beautiful cock. But I was able to sleep more too, which always helps, right? It's just, I was so anxious about travel and like, how am I gonna get through if I'm urinating from every which way? So Mom and I want to get out before traffic, so we were gonna go do a little Walmart run and go get a Go Girl. If you're in the trans masculine world, you know a Go Girl is a female urinary device, but a lot of trans guys use them to pee standing up. I never used one before. I always just use like an STP packer, but the irony of my life is that we're gonna try that. We tried funnels, but funnels have that, they're all hard, and then they don't have that nice curved edge as the Go Girl does. So we're gonna try it. The irony of my life is perhaps having to use a Go Girl. It also might not work, so I have to prepare for disappointment. Trying to keep up the good vibe, but this one definitely was a slap in the face, beat me down. But after talking to Dr. DeLeon, I feel so much more confident. She just put all my fears aside. I knew these were fears and anxieties. I knew this was a common problem. I just, you know, and having the one hole was okay, but once it started coming out from behind my balls, it was just like, it's just tough. And the fact that I can't sit without getting it everywhere, I thought, I'll just sit and then while it heals, but that's not a thing. So I was so frustrated with that. And, you know, I wanted to heal soon because I want to go back to work. But it affects everything. So we're going to go try that Go Girl. So let's cross your fingers for me. What's up? It is 6:21 on the 12th. You know, I'm feeling a lot better since my post-op. Dr. DeLeon instilled a lot of just, I don't know, I just feel a lot better about it. I lost my train of thought. So Mom and I have had a very relaxing afternoon. We went to Walmart to buy a Go Girl. Even though the online stock said they had it, they did not. So I ended up just ordering one online, and it will be delivered tomorrow. If that works, I might be able to pull the catheter before I leave, which would be ideal. So it was disappointing I didn't get the catheter pulled, but it was ultimately my choice, and that's one thing I really liked about Dr. DeLeon, was she would listen to me and my concerns, and she wasn't like, oh, it's your third post-op, I have to do it. She was like, okay, I get it. Traveling home would be really intense if you can't pee. So I was kind of bummed about that, but kind of just been meditating on it. People said a lot of nice things to me after I made a little Facebook post about it. So I'm focusing on the positive, and just, I knew this could happen. It just, I didn't think it would be so difficult to deal with the peeing situation. I thought it'd be just much more manageable, and that's frustrating, but it's just a bump in the road, right? So we went to Walmart. That was a nice little outing, and then we came back and we watched a movie, and it can be hard for my mom and I to come together on the movie taste, so that's always nice when that happens. We watched just something called like 13 Minutes. But we're gonna go out to Lady Bird late because we didn't go this morning because my post-op allowed to expose my arm. I'm gonna wrap it up, and I wear the brace when I need to, like I'll wear it through the airport and whatnot. But yeah, it feels good to expose this to the air. Arm is healing nicely, even though it's kind of tough to look at in some ways, but I don't regret picking my arm as donor site at all. So yeah, just 2.5 more days in Austin. I'm kind of sad, but I got my on the schedule for a consult with Dr. Santucci for stage 2, which will be testicular implants and an erectile pump, and that will be on December 9th, I believe. And I'm hoping to do it around mid to late June. So I'll be back in Austin. They're like, do you want an in-person consult? I'm like, yeah, but are you gonna pay for the plane ticket and all that? But so we can still continue with our plans to travel home Thursday. I'm gonna miss this town, but it will also be good to go home. I'm gonna jam with my best friend Derek on Friday. I'm so stoked. We played music together twice a week for like 5 months leading up to surgery, and that kept me fucking sane. And he's also just an awesome dude. So what's up, Derek? You're my dude. And I'm gonna whoop your ass. But yeah, we're having a good day. It's about 6:24 now, so we're just gonna go to Lady Bird Lake and just do some more awesome things. She's gonna walk. I'm gonna sit and read and just, I feel good. Also, my cousin sent me some CBD gummies, and I feel relaxed and amazing, and I really wanted to push some heavy CBD. Been doing THC capsules the whole time, but CBD is so good for inflammation, so, and they're even better paired together. So I'm gonna wrap up my arm, we're gonna go walk, and just feeling a lot better about things. I'm glad about my choice not to pull it yet so I can travel. That was a huge source of anxiety, but just might be limited to my house for a while because I can't pee without getting fully unclothed and then showering off afterwards. So it's frustration, but it's a bump in the road. When I look down, what's supposed to be there is there. And so Mom's ready, so we're gonna head out to Lady Bird Lake. Peace, y'all.